Hey folks, how's it going? I'm Sean David. Thanks for tuning in. Let's talk some old school basketball. Now, we all know that the 80s and 90s had so many great rivalries that it's very easy to overlook some of them. In this video, I want to talk about Larry Bird and Clyde Drexler and how that little tiny rivalry actually started. But before we start with this episode, I want to give a quick shout out to my Patreons. Thanks a lot, you guys, for supporting the show. It's really appreciated. And I would say, enough said, let's get right into it.
I was guarding him my rookie year. He looked at me and he goes, "You can't stop me." And I looked at him and I said, "Gosh, boy, you're so confident." He goes, "Confident? You're a rookie. You don't know anything." He proceeded to score like 10 straight points on me. The coach took me out the game. He walks by and he's laughing at me.
Alright, I want to start off by taking you guys back to the year 1983 when Clyde Drexler was a rookie in the NBA. Before Clyde Drexler entered the NBA, he was a college superstar and part of the legendary Phi Slamma Jamma alongside future NBA legend Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon in Houston. Clyde's athletic ability was far superior to most NBA players at that time, and he had incredible foot speed plus a solid basketball IQ, so to sum it up, Clyde was a sure no-risk draft pick. When he came into the NBA, selected by the Portland Trail Blazers with the 14th pick, yes, that late, Portland knew that it wouldn't take long before Clyde would turn into an NBA superstar. The Blazers started to build their roster around Drexler. And just a few years later, Clyde would be considered to be the Michael Jordan of the Western Conference. As you already saw in the first part of this video, Drexler's first interaction with Larry Bird was in Drexler's rookie season. Larry started to talk trash and embarrass Drexler by hitting one jumper after the other and even hit the game winner right in Drexler's face. We all know Larry Bird. He was just that guy who could also back it up. The next couple of years, Drexler turned into an NBA All-Star, and every single time the Celtics would play against the Portland Trail Blazers, Larry started to talk trash to Clyde. Do you remember that game where Larry Bird basically played just with his left hand? Well, that was against the Portland Trail Blazers too. The next few years, the Celtics and Blazers matches were must-watch TV. And surprisingly, at the end of the 80s, it looked like the Blazers would always beat the Celtics. They even beat them 5 times in a row. Now, we all know that Larry Bird was a sensational player, and in my ranking, all-time ranking, Larry Bird is number 2, right behind Michael Jordan. But we also can't forget that in the later part of Larry Bird's career, he was really suffering, and it was a battle for him even to be on the court. After the 1987 NBA season, Larry Bird would never be healthy again. His back was killing him, but still he dragged his body on the floor to play better than 99% of the league.
From 88 to 92, it was painful to watch. It was painful to cover. Larry is quite ornery when he's not feeling well, which means he was ornery for those next 4 years.
But even after 2 ruptured Achilles tendons and surgery on his back in 1991, Bird kept going to work.
He could manage the pain in a way that very few people can do. There'd be days he could come in the office and he couldn't stand up straight.
But it was easy to see that his time was running out. It was time for the new young guns like Michael Jordan or, yes, a Clyde Drexler. Drexler was considered to be the one guy who could challenge Michael Jordan. And Jordan wanted to prove that he was better. But better than Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, the icons that dominated the 80s. And Drexler was trying the same. And it would all come down to one showdown in 1992. A time where Larry Bird could hardly walk, and he would still put up a performance for the ages.
Here's Bird. Yes. Celtics 8. Trailblazers 4. And again it's Bird off the ball. Celtics got back. Drexler from downtown. Drexler again for 3.
Be interesting if they stay on the offensive glass today or more concerned.
Excellent road team. They are 20 and 12. That's the second best. Now Bird being played by Ainge on a 4 for 4 from the line. Remaining in the first quarter. Bird turning on Robinson. Here's Bird from Johnson, and then fires. Yes! Bird is 8 for 11, 16 points. Drexler for 3, and then some. Rebounded by Williams. Here's Drexler. Challenging Parrish. Gone by in the third. 62. Lowry 3 for 13 from downtown. Bird,
Steal and miss. What happens is you break down the entire team defense.
Slip off the board. Drexler penetrating a gorgeous move by Clyde Drexler. Bird for able to come up with it. Bullets to Bird. Coleman is back. Bird and Drexler back. Of the last 26, second best record in the NBA. Behind Chicago. Lewis to Bird. And we're down to 10 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter. All right, here's Bird. He fires. It's a three-pointer. And he's tied the game. The Trailblazers arguing that it...
Larry Bird's incredible shot tied the game, and the game would go into overtime. Both Drexler and Larry Bird would have performances of a lifetime. Let me show you the last moments of the game, because that is what it's all about.
Larry Bird 1 assist away from a triple-double.
He has done it, and we go to a second overtime.
Off the shape and a lot of jump rope work. Bruised his foot that way. Perhaps doing a little too much.
Bird, yes! Bird off the fake. He has 49. Overtime affair between Utah and Chicago. Boston by 8 to go in the second overtime. Drexler with the spin. Nice setup for Buck Williams. It's down to a 4-point lead. Bird unleashes to Fox. That's a problem. To the line. Clyde Drexler picking up his 6th. Oh, tremendous performance by Clyde Drexler. And he's receiving a standing ovation from the crowd here in Boston. 41 points, 11 assists, and 8 rebounds. Clyde Drexler in a duel with Larry Bird, although they rarely went head-to-head, but Drexler with the big numbers, Bird with 49 points.
What an incredible performance of both players, but Larry's team came out on top. 49 points, 14 rebounds, and 11 assists. I repeat, 49, 12, and 11, and that with his broken back. Unbelievable. This, unfortunately, would be one of the last games before Larry Bird finally retired.
There's speculation or hubbub. It was just boom. It happened on Tuesday, and Larry is retired. Tuesday, anyone who is someone in basketball was asked about Larry Bird. The words legend, great, best, they were used often, but maybe Pat Riley said it best. Pro basketball has just thrown away the mold. After 13 seasons, at age 35, Larry Bird retired Tuesday in Boston.
You know, I would like to play a little bit longer, maybe a year or two more, but there was just no way possible I was going to be able to do that. So today I'm retiring, and I'm still going to be around, but not in the capacity I once was.
Alright, you guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and also check out my Spotify and iTunes Basketball Time Machine podcast. It's me and former NBA legends like Dennis Rodman, Dominique Wilkins, and so on and so on. Don't miss it, and I hope I see you next time. Peace. I'm out.
Honor to be out here. There's only one place I'd rather be, French Lick. Thank you.